when I was in high school, I did stage plays and was called forensics. Now, forensics is like speech and debate, but it's also, you can do duet scenes, you can do dramatic scenes, humorous scenes, and you have to play so many different characters. And I actually felt that my...
We're talking about a crime scene here?
Not that. I actually feel like forensics helped me more for TV and movies than stage ever possibly could have. Because it's more about finding the minutia in the characters. You know, it's not like, here I am, and there's nothing really showy about it. It's more about differentiating characters. Like you do dramatic or humorous, or you do...
Right.
Yeah, so you have to play multiple characters. And so really trying to find not just the level of, I gotta make a funny face, I gotta do the look. Like it's more than just the voice, it's more kind of the mannerism. So I feel like specifically with Supernatural, which is so bizarre, you know how you're like, I took Latin in school, I'm like, I'm never gonna use this. But now I've used Latin, and now because of Supernatural, I've had to go play different characters, like Gadriel. And so to break, part of the things you do in forensics is you'll play one character, and the character is talking to his dad, and then you cut the, you know, like kind of from body to tonation. So I feel like specifically forensics in school really helps you prepare for shows like Supernatural. But good luck.
If you're planning on doing a show like Supernatural in the future,
yes.
forensic is where you really want to be.
And take Latin. So you can do the exorcisms. Awesome.
Oh, I think it's so much.
Yeah, have fun. Who else has a... Hi.
Hi. First of all, as an actor, I just wanted to tell both of you that you put on such an amazing performance. The small, just from the small to the large, it's very inspiring to me. And I draw a lot of inspiration from you as I try to grow. And my question for both of you is, what has presented the greatest challenge for both of you as actors over the course of this show? And how do you think you've grown since the first season?
That's a good question. That's a great one for Jensen to start.
Yeah, let me take that one. That's it. I think one of the biggest challenges, and Jared's probably he's been surfaced a lot more than I have, is having to play different characters within, but still keeping it within the vein of your character. One of the more difficult ones for me was season 4, when we got glimpses of the future and saw future teams talking with present teams, and there was to slightly put the slight variance on his, you know, on the future, and still keep it within the same vein of character. Those kind of challenges, I think we really enjoy those challenges. They're tough. And we probably don't enjoy them while we're doing them, but afterwards we can look back and reflect on it and be like, wow, that was really great, it was challenging, I actually got better as an artist doing that. So I think the challenging things are the things that push us and make us better. Directing is also one for me. I know that it's just a totally different mind frame from the acting. With acting, I'm responsible for my character and bringing that to life the best that I can. As a director, I'm responsible for the entire show and bringing that to life. So it's a bit of a brain buster, but those are the kind of things I feel like if I'm uncomfortable and I'm out of my comfort zone in a way that forces me to think harder, to push myself, then that is the gratification I will end up getting in the end. So it's, even though it may be uncomfortable and I may be like, why did I agree to do this? This is the stupidest idea. By the end of it, when I'm done, it's like, I'm glad I can hang my hat on that because I earned that. So that's the kind of stuff.
Mine is actually entirely different and has nothing to do with the actual work. The actual performance. Mine is legitimately remembering that I am where I want to be, and I'll explain a little bit. Like when I was doing me specifically, I don't know if it was Life Imitates Art or something, and I was just feeding off of Sam Winchester's, like not wanting to be there. But I missed my family, I missed my friends, I missed my dogs, I missed my house. You know what I mean?
You were a child.
I was a child. I was, yeah. And you know, I didn't get. Jared kind of learned because I've been on Gilmore Girls, where I'd meet your schedule. I come into work, you know, like hey guys, here's my scene. All right, see you next week. I had time, and I'd go play. I'd go to San Antonio, visit my family. I'd go to Vegas. You know, like I sort of was living the high life. And then when we got Supernatural, and they warned us, they're like, listen guys, this is going to be a lot of hard work. We're like, no, this is going to be a lot of hard work. Like, you're away. Yeah, who knows where you're going to shoot? And as it was, we got moved to Canada, and I was a good student. I didn't even know where Vancouver was. I was like, Toronto, you mean? Are you mispronouncing it? So for me, it was remembering to really enjoy the work. There's a great Muhammad Ali quote where he talks about the fight isn't won in the ring, the fight is won on the streets. Like when you're jogging, when you're training, when you're practicing. And it's all that hard work that goes into the finished product that it took me, it was like a sink or swim situation. I had signed on, I was doing the work. I loved the work luckily, and I got along with this guy, and I was really happy with all that. So it just was like, fine, just keep doing it, keep doing it. And then I came to realize that this is amazing. This is the blessing, is being able to work so hard, being able to work such long hours. And now we have 200 episodes and counting to show for it. So. Yeah, love the process. Love the process. I'm going to head over here too, because we've been, somebody had their hand for a long time. And right there, yes. You've had your hand. Yes, yes. Quit looking around, it's you. Awesome. It's because I picked her.
No, I've been planning this for a year and a half.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's not me.
So, I think a lot of us women know that you like wearing sax underwear.
Yes!
If anybody doesn't know, it's women that like to have comfortable underwear.
For the men in the audience,
Right.
A year and a half to talk
Look
about some
them
junk. Awesome.
they're brilliant.
And what I want to know is, how long is your average day of work?
I'm sorry. I blanked out somewhere after how long is yours?
Average day at work.
Of work.
Average day of work?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
No pun intended.
12 hours? I think I'm actually blushing.
That might win for the best non sequitur of the day. Sax underwear. How long is it going to
That was awesome.
It's going to be a commercial. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to have a seat. There's a gentleman actually in the corner. Yeah, right, with the beanie. We're Beanie Brothers.
Both of you guys are fathers, and I was wondering if you could give any advice to someone who's going to be a parent.
Are you going to be a parent?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'll say that what we do on Supernatural, and to actually go back and answer her question, it's roughly door to door, I'd say on an average 16 hours a day.
Wow.
And
Pretty long.
And it is, we've had over 9 seasons of ups and downs and challenges, and like I was saying earlier, the directing and him with the, all the different facets of Sam, and there's been a constant challenge every day we go into work, and it's, we're away from our family, we're in the country, a lot of things, none of it compares to the challenge and also the gratification of having a child.
And for me, my best advice might sound like a joke, but sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it sucks. And it's supposed to. It's just, don't forget it's supposed to. It's like working out. It's like, God, this is like you're doing squats or something, you're hating it, but it's working. And especially for me, I was sure was a fine father, but the first couple months were so difficult because I was like, I've got a baby. It wants nothing to do with me. It wants mama. It wanted something I couldn't yet give.
Yeah, you're basically a pack mule for the first like year of their life.
But when you're on the phone, like I was Skyping with my kids, and my 9-month-old can't speak yet, but he tries, and my 2.5-year-old can. We're actually just on the way here watching videos of my son running around his daughter, like, trying to play. So that kind of stuff, it's all work. You look back at the shitty times and go like, I lost sleep, and I had to miss this, and I couldn't do that, and you give up a lot of your personal time, but the investment is worth it. Like, it's worth the time. So don't be ashamed when you find that you're like bummed, like, oh, this is terrible. Every parent feels like that. And if they don't feel like that, they're nuts. Sometimes it sucks, man, but it's all worth it.
And also, no matter how difficult you think it is, and how hard it is, and how uncomfortable you are, it's nothing compared to how difficult and challenging and uncomfortable she is. Remember that.
I think that's it, guys. And we love y'all.